Good morning, YouTubers. It's a chilly Saturday morning, getting an early start. It's like 7:30. Let's take a look at the forge and see what I got planned for the modifications for it today. Hopefully one of these days I'll have it right. Right there you can see I've cleaned all the coal and coke out of the brake drum forge. You can see how deep it is. It's about 3 inches, 3.5 inches deep, maybe even 4 down to where those holes are. It just seems like my heat is down too low. I really don't know if I know what I'm doing or not, but it's just so low that I can't seem to get my steel down into it. And you see there's only 5 holes for the air. I didn't think I was getting enough heat from the blower, air from the blower, to heat up the coal and coke to get the job done. So what I've got, I burnt this out at work. You see a whole lot more holes and a lot larger diameter. I think it's almost 4 inches across there. I'd have to measure it. And that may be too much. I may have to put a plate on top of this to block this outside ring. But that's an easy fix. What I'm going to do is just get 3 little pieces of 1/2 inch rounds and weld them on here to make 3 feet to set it down in there on that base, and I'll probably raise it up about 2 inches. Hopefully it'll work. But the bottom side of this, I had a T welded onto it, and that's where the air comes in and the clinkers drop out the bottom. Well, I had a fitting on the bottom, and after 30 years of setting around, I could not get that thing loose. I put oil on it, let it set for several days, and heated it up, and I finally took my torch and just cut it off. I've ground it pretty flat on the bottom, and I'll probably have to do a little more fitting to get a good seal. But I've got this thing right here. This is going to hinge and block the bottom of that. I've got a bunch of these little brackets. I'm going to weld 2 onto this and 2 onto the pipe there to hinge and put a pin through them. And then I'll put this 1 pound lead weight out here on the back to add weight to keep it sealed shut. Hopefully that'll get it good and sealed. And then I've got these plates here. These I'm going to make little handles, just kind of bend it with feet on the sides. I guess you can see that in the dirt. And then I'll have a handle to pick this up, and then I'll make a little bracket to go up and above there so that I can take it, set it in here. Actually, it would go like this, not down there. Daggone it. To help block the wind. I got 1 for each side and 1 for the back. So that's another project for my forge. Then if I need to take them out to put something through there or whatever, I can do that. I think there's one more project. If you look at this, I don't know if you can tell how it's leaning over. I just got it hooked in the gutter up there, and this is just not going to be acceptable. I don't like it. So I got a bracket made that I'm going to weld or screw it right up here into this corner, and it'll stick out past the spouting and then mount onto the pipe. And I bought 1 more section of pipe if I have to go up higher. Somewhere I read that you want the top of the pipe to be higher than anything within 10 feet around it. So that's what I'm going to shoot for. We'll see. And I'll show you that bracket once I get it all put up. I'll show you the whole mess after I'm all done. Thanks. Well, things are coming at a pretty good pace here. This is my little ash dumper. I got a 1 pound ingot of lead on here to kind of keep pressure up against it. After I got it all welded on there, I used my angle grinder and fitted it a little bit better, so it's a pretty good seal around it. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. And I've been working up above here, and I know there's a bunch of stuff in it, so that's how you get rid of it. So that works. Now, I'll bring you up top. This right here is a pretty snug fit too. So, there. That might be, it's a little higher than I was planning on, but it's got it up there where my hot fire will be up here and I can get something clear through it if I have to, and I'll just have a big mound. Hopefully that's the way it's supposed to work. Now, I'll back you up a little bit. As you can see, I've got one side panel on there, and I've got this little clip that will go inside the foot there, and that in there will set right there like that. And the two sides, they really don't need any clip in there because they're already leaning in. I think I'm going to tighten that up because that rattling would annoy the crap out of you, couldn't it? Well, might have to adjust that one. Now for the flue. I haven't done that yet. Got to get to work on that. Be back a little while. There it is, all done. Now doesn't that look better? Nice and straight. Brand new little galvanized bucket to catch all the slag that comes out the bottom when I empty it. Of course I won't empty it hot into a galvanized bucket, but wait till you see my little bracket. I'm in business now, bet everybody. Monkey business, that is. Ready to fire it up for the first time after all the new mods. Oh yeah, Uncle Buck's forge. Wonder where that anvil went. The cutout there. Let's take a look. I'm like a little kid. Thanks for watching.